Yeah, we did it, man.
We did.
Yeah, look at us go.
Look at us. Who'd have thought? Oh, you do this every time.
Gosh, we did it.
We don't have the microphones for that kind of manoeuvre.
I feel like everybody's going to want to know sort of like
The ins and outs.
the ins and outs and what's happened. So because I knew I was going to do it before you knew I was going to do it. So
I'll let you start.
shall I start?
I think you have to become like a little bit of a girl in this though. Like you have to tell us like the description. You can't just be
right.
like, oh yeah, I got down on one knee and proposed.
So, girlies.
Yes, exactly.
So,
Let's
girlies.
go. Full story.
Girlies, you're never going to guess what, right? So I had told, well, Faith originally gave me a deadline.
But can I just say, yeah, we're 2 minutes in and there is an angle for hate.
No. I'm not doing that.
No, it's sarcasm.
Yeah, it wasn't-
Like, I
no,
wouldn't
but-
have actually broke up with you.
No, exactly.
Leading up to our anniversary, I didn't even say anything about it.
No.
Okay.
Listen, it was all just it was a bit of a joke. But anyway, I knew that I was going to do it on our anniversary this year, like from the get-go.
Yeah.
That's why I kept making funny jokes in the podcast as well. If you check the episodes back when I'm like, oh yeah, the deadline before April.
So you was always going to do it.
I was always going to do it on our anniversary.
There you go then.
So I was having fun with that in my head.
Yeah.
And also, what I was going to say, it's not around anything. Our anniversary is not near anything. Like it's in between New Year and my birthday. It's just in a nice place in the year where like it's another happy place to celebrate the year as the year goes across. So I was like, perfect date, love it, smash it out of the park. Then you have to figure out what kind of rings you like, and I kept baiting you for months and months into sending me because your taste changes. So how many times did I would say, oh, I've lost a message or whatever.
Oh my God, so many times.
So I would say, oh, I've lost a message. I don't know. Like,
why are you saving it? Why haven't you started the message on WhatsApp?
So that was all calculated.
Right.
That was all calculated because I wanted to nail down which ones you actually really like.
Yeah.
So I managed to do that. Then I made a notes document with absolutely everything in it. And then I spoke to a friend of ours.
Yeah.
A friend of ours sister.
Yeah.
Who helped me along the way, and it was like all systems go. March 30th, we started making it in like February.
Yeah, you didn't give him much notice.
No, it was really tight. But then
that's very Bazinga of you.
No, but so then once it was being made, because it's all custom made and everything, it's really quite cool. That ring on the inside, it's got like the official coordinates of our first date.
Yeah.
Look at me being thoughtful.
Yeah.
So that was being made. Then I had to ask the males of your family, and there are a lot of males
All four of them.
Yeah, there's 4 males in your family. So there's one day where I played football in the morning and then went straight to West Ham. And on days like that, you usually give me pelters, but I got even more pelters because I forgot to take the bins out.
Bro, we had one job of the day. I said, yes, you can go West Ham. Don't worry about it. Have fun.
Yeah.
Enjoy. I said, Richard, please take the bins out before.
Yeah.
Please. It's full up. He leaves the door and I go, I'll take the bins out then.
Yes, I completely forgot. But listen, but my head was all over the place because I realised, right, I've got Dad, 2 brothers, it's time. We sat down at a West Ham game. It was West Ham Burnley. Shit game, but before kickoff I went, because they literally said to me, they went, "Have all games you come to, why you come to Burnley one?" And I was like, haha, well, basically lads, I need to ask you a question. Can I please have your nod of approval because I want to propose to Faith?
Yeah.
And then your dad was really cute. We was like sat next to each other. Me and her dad sit next to each other. So he like turned around and he's huge.
My
So
dad's a big
he's
guy.
huge, and he was like trying to hug me. He's like, "Oh, I'm so made up for you, blah, whatever." And then Hugh and Connor were like, "Oh, sick, yeah, handshake or whatever."
Yeah. Did Connor get a mosh?
He was very happy. You could see he was smiley.
Yeah, amazing guy.
And then, so that's 3 males done. Leon is at uni.
Yeah.
Leon is hard to get hold of. Leon basically FaceTimed me one night and I had to nominate someone to drink a jug of piss.
Right.
And I didn't think that was the time to say, oh, by the way, he's like fully uni student, football team, like it's quite funny. So anyway, this poor lad had to drink a jug of piss. I watched that. But then he was coming down. So I was like, I'll just ask him in person. Your dad brought him round to chill for the day or whatever. You was upstairs. I said, Leon, by the way, I've asked everyone else already, but...
Oh, you did it then?
Yeah. But can I propose to Faith, please? Yeah, all good. And then we had a Sunday dinner that you cooked and your mum was round. And while she was in the kitchen, I ran into the living room and said, by the way, Cheryl, I think I'm going to do it on this day. Is that okay? Yeah, boss, she'll love it.
Yeah.
So they all knew. And then it was time to sort of plan how we was going to do it. And
It makes me laugh to keep saying we, but I keep
Yeah, I know,
thinking you mean
yeah.
me, but you mean my family.
I mean your family, because they all knew.
Yeah.
So our first date, I've literally still got pictures of on my phone. Faith set it up in one of her horse's stables where she had like a blanket down, like some things from Greg's Donuts, some drinks and stuff. There was music playing, there was fairy lights. It's quite cute.
Yeah.
So I took a picture and videoed it because I was like, oh shit, no one's ever done this anything like this for me. So I kept that. And what I said to Faith's dad was, because he goes down the stables to help your mum, I said, I really want to recreate it like exactly how it was, just with some added spice, with like some balloons and whatever. So he helped massively and got it all set up. And then it was time to get you down there. And I packed everything in the car secretly while she was getting ready and hid it, because you said just before we started the podcast, you said you was looking for the ring, but it was hidden in the boot.
I was looking at his pockets.
It was hidden in the boot. But I told Faith we got something in the daytime, then we're going for dinner.
Yeah.
We also went to an animal farm in the morning with Olive. So you kind of fucked the timings a little bit for me, but I didn't want to get the ump with you on the special day.
And that's what was sus. There was like no attitude from Ethan. And when I was getting ready in the daytime,
because that even delayed us as
there
well.
was no time to strive to be ready for. And Ethan's very much like a very punctual person. Like 3 p.m. means you get there like 3 hours before 3 p.m. and you just wait.
10 minutes before will do.
Yeah. Like, so for him to not really give me a time and not to press me whilst I was getting ready, I was like, well, this is weird.
You've had the slight ump with me if I'd have rushed you getting ready, and then you would have not looked your best on your special day. So I was like, right, fuck it, I'll let it run.
Thanks.
But anyway, that crushed the timings together. I say you got to wear a blindfold. We drive there. I put the blindfold on when we was about 5 minutes away. But we was at like a turning where we could have gone one way or could have gone the other. So I was like, right, whack that on. And then I feel like you probably got some sort of idea.
It out from that point.
Some sort of idea where you was. And then you was filming a TikTok anyway.
But because the M25 was closed, I keep saying that. I don't even know if it's that road.
It was the M25.
M25 from where we live.
Yeah.
If you had gone that way, I wouldn't have never guessed it.
Yeah.
Because it was so traffic blocked.
Yeah.
But because you went the way that's like hometown, I could work it out.
Yeah. So I reckon your mind probably started going. But anyway, we get to the yard.
I couldn't stop smiling, could I?
Yeah, I know. We get to the yard. I hand the child over to Faith's dad because she was in the car with us, brought her there with us.
Baby shark the whole way.
Baby shark the whole way because she was in a vomit mood.
Yeah.
I kept saying, I was like, Olive, you're really spoiling something special. Just crying.
Which is another clue.
Yeah, she's just screaming. Get out of the car, blindfold, take you into the stables. I feel like once you step on the hay, you kind of realise where you are.
Well, I realised where I was the minute I could smell it.
Smell
you got
horse
me
shit.
out the car and I said, Ethan, can I take the blindfold off? I can smell where I am.
Yeah, you can smell the horse shit. And then autistic rears took over.
Yeah, big time.
Got in the stable, set my phone up, press record, got down on one knee, had the box open. Said, you can take your blindfold off now. She took a blindfold off. I said, Faith Kelly, will you marry me? Sort of just shouted at you. And then you said, yes, of course, whilst giggling.
Because it was funny.
And then for some reason, I heard yes, of course. And my mind went completely blank. And I just gave you the box with the ring in.
You said, yeah, then have that. You said, all right, then that's good.
I said, yeah, that's for you.
I had to take it out and put it on my own finger.
Had a hug, had a kiss that was very reminiscent of our first kiss.
Yeah, the kiss was like our first kiss.
Yeah.
But Ethan was like a little chihuahua when they're really cold. He was like shaking when I gave you a hug.
It's so fucking
Like
nerve-wracking though, isn't it, man?
But it was so funny. Like, it's very like Ethan coded. Because if that went really smooth, like, that wouldn't have been you.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
It's very me.
That's why it was funny.
It was funny.
And people were like, did you cry? I was like, I don't think
No.
you could cry. That's it. I think we both would have cried
If I started...
you did a bit of a speech.
If I started
we
giving
both
you some
would have cried.
sweet nothings,
But
maybe.
it was just funny because he literally went, you can take your blindfold off now. Faith Kelly, will you marry me? And there was no gap in between.
No, I completely forgot. In my head, I was like, right, this knee, I fucked that up. I went down on the wrong knee. It's meant to be what one goes down?
I think go down on your right.
I don't know. But anyway, well,
I
bollocks that up anyway. So I was so in my own... Fucking, I'm going to die. I was so in my own head. I was like, bollocks, man. I'm all over the gaff here. And then done it. And then, wow, celebrate. Then I was like, and by the way, look, your mum and dad are here because I know you probably wanted.
You said, oh, and I've got another surprise for you. I was like, a pony?
No.
Because we was down the stables. He was like, oh, your mum and dad are here, and I was like, oh, that's cool too.
All right, there you go. Yeah, my left knee. There you
my
go. Left knee was up.
Yeah.
My right knee was down.
I was going to say, yeah,
but it's more comfortable for my hips, so I had to do it like that way. But yeah. It's so nerve-wracking, man. You said that when you was hugging me, you could feel that I was nervous.
Really shaking.
And then also, I booked us a dinner in the evening for 6 p.m. And because we have a child, that's like a reasonable time. But because of the delays at the animal farm, then getting ready, we could celebrate at the yard for like
45 minutes.
Not even, probably about half an hour. And it was like, right, we got to go.
Yeah.
We got to head into London, had a nice dinner. And then, yeah, I
come home.
I said some nice things to you in the car.
Yeah.
And then we recreated me putting the actual ring
when
on.
we got home, Ethan put the ring on my finger.
Properly, yeah. We reenacted
but
it.
then you went to put it on this finger, on the index finger, so...
Because I was like, why's your hand reversed? But then I realised, again, I'm just like not all the ticket, I don't think.
Yeah, so I feel like the way you done it was probably best before you put it on the wrong finger.
Yeah, I'm not all the ticket, man. But yeah, it was fun. It was good.
It was so sweet.
How do you feel?
I feel good. I feel like it was really nice the way that you actually did it. Like, because a lot of people they go on holiday, whatever, but tying it down to like the first place that we had our date and actually started like a proper connection, whatever. Like that was genuinely the first time we met in person.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like that wasn't even like first date. That was the first time we ever met. Yeah. So I think it was really sweet.
Cute.